off speeds in there.
The 1-1 pitch from Robleski. Swung on and mashed towards the corner on its way. 2-0 Diamondbacks.
Home run bug bites Robleski again. You mentioned 4 in each of the last starts. A lot of them on the fastball, obviously. And that timing did nothing to Cattell. He was all over that pitch.
Daniels Jewelers is your proud trip around the diamond sponsor. Don't miss out. Grab your 50% off coupon instantly at danielsjewelers.com/baseball. It's danielsjewelers.com/baseball.
Talk about this team doing the little things. Perdomo held his ground. He didn't peel off at second base, and I think that caused the bad throw by Mookie. They don't get the double play. Now you're down 2-0.
Perhaps that gets Cattell going offensively. Arenado now takes outside for ball 1. Just a lack of crispness from the Dodgers really all series long, and it's really, this first inning symbolizes that. A leadoff walk as Arenado takes high for ball 2. A routine double play that can't be turned. And all of a sudden the Dodgers down 2-0. Here's a 2-0. Arenado takes a strike, just caught the corner. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. 20th home run of the season for Marte, by the way. He's got 64 RBIs. And Robleski, he's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Good slider. 2-2. Two pitch. Third slider. This one was low. And if you really look at last night's game, one thing that was impressive from an offensive standpoint is how much they made Yamamoto and the bullpen work. Really grinded everybody down. And for Robleski, at the minimum, it's going to be a 21-pitch first inning.
Which is huge because you just want to get into that bullpen. That's definitely the weak spot for this Dodger club.
The 3-2. Swing and a foul. With that home run, the D-backs are safe at home with Blue Sky Pest Control, the official pest control provider for the Arizona Diamondbacks and Chase Field. The 3-2 pitch, once again from Robleski, is on the way. And it's outside. A 2-out walk.
You're right. The D-backs just grinded out approach. So they're staying stubborn to pitches in the zone and rarely chasing, and really making every Dodger that comes out of the dugout, the bullpen, whatever it is, work.
6th hitter to come to the plate this inning. It's Ildemaro Vargas. And the pitch to him is a little bit inside for ball 1. Vargas sitting 273, 7 homers, 55 driven in. It's his first start of the series. And now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled. Fastball a little bit up in the zone, perhaps out of the zone even. A ball and a strike.
Huge swing from Vargas, who took about 15 feet to catch himself and to run all the way across and through the right-handed batter's box.
There's a lot of damage right-handed. And the 1-1. Swung on, line shot into center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Triple digits exit velocity. And the D-backs get their second hit of the inning. 2 runs, 2 walks, now 2 hits. Not the way Robleski drew up his start to the ballgame.
The 2 walks is so surprising. You mentioned you just had 24 and 117 innings coming in, and hasn't been settled. You mentioned he works at a frantic pace, and he's throwing the ball all over.
Mound visit now from Mark Pryor, the pitching coach. And this mound visit brought to you by Zoyo Neighborhood Yogurt. Swing away the heat with the Zoyo Yogurt. Enjoy the best frozen yogurt in the valley, featuring the freshest flavors and a toppings bar that makes every visit unique. Well, one thing this series has not had has just been a straight-up blowout. Perhaps the Diamondbacks can take the stress away from this regular season finale matchup against LA. 12 games have been played. Each side has won 6 apiece. And now Tim Tawa comes up with runners at first and second, 2 down. Tawa, he's been so good as of late. I'm sure he had a tougher night last night. The ball that got out of his glove on the Ohtani game-winning hit, and then the inability to get a sacrifice bunt down to start the 10th, bottom of the 10th, that is. First pitch he swings, and he fouls a four-seamer back. It's 0-1.
This is a good matchup for Tawa. It's a lot of fastballs. He's going to try and get it in. And Tawa has a quick bat to the pull side.
2 on, 2 out, 2-0 D-backs. The pitch. Swung on, hard hit, one hopper to short. Betts goes the short way to second for the force out. The inning comes to an end. Good round, though, for the Diamondbacks. 7 come to the plate, 2 come in. We go to the second. It's 2-0 D-backs on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
The Windy City comes to the Arizona desert as the D-backs host the Chicago Cubs at Chase Field starting August 24th. Get your tickets for the matchup at dbacks.com.
Wait, everything on this IHOP value menu is just $6?
I told you it was amazing. A huge plate of pancakes, bacon, and eggs is just $6.
Wow.
There's also French toast, a ham and cheese omelet, and oh, they got a BLT and fries now.
Okay, we're coming here every day.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Feast for just $6 with the IHOP value menu. $7 in some locations, available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
With the Caesars Sportsbook app, you can bet while all the Diamondbacks action is in full swing. Parlay your favorite player props, home run hitters, and more with same-game parlays. Or select from today's pre-built parlays with quick picks. Plus, bet every inning live in the app. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. Caesars Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Avnet is your hometown partner of the Arizona Diamondbacks. We are a global technology distributor and solutions provider headquartered right here in the Valley. We help businesses all over the world source the right technology components and manage the logistics to get their products to market. The components we distribute are likely in the products you use and depend on every day, from your car to your household appliances. Avnet, delivering what's next in technology distribution. Visit avnet.com to learn more.
D-back skipper Torey Lavello talks with Burns and Gambo Friday afternoons at 2:30.
On the count, Rodriguez, his windup, and his 0-1. Swung on and missed. Edman went fishing for an outside changeup. After today, the D-backs will finish off this homestand with 3 against the Rockies before a very difficult road trip against 2 of the best teams in baseball, the Braves and the Red Sox. As now the 0-2. Swing and a miss again. Outside changeup, and Erod has struck out 3 of the first 4 Dodgers so far to start his outing.
Edman swings at these that never even started in the strike zone. Both of them started off the plate and finished even further away. But already 4 swings and misses against that pitch.
Now Mookie Betts. Lefty pitcher, righty hitter, and the first one is a strike to him. You mentioned it before we got going, how really it's going to be indicative of the left-handed hitters in terms of which team comes out on top, you would think, because both of these starters do so well against righties. As now that one a touch low, 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Erod, you could argue his best pitch is that changeup. Been a staple of his repertoire for the better part of a decade. Even as his velocity has gone down with the years. The 1-1 swung on that is hit well to right. Carroll hustling back, still going, turns, makes the catch, backpedaling onto the warning track. Yeah, there's 2 away as Betts gave it a pretty good ride.
Yeah, for the best swing he's had in the series. all the way out to the warning track. But at some point, this Dodger team's going to have to start hitting the fastball, because if you give him a couple fastballs, he's just going to give you that changeup and come up empty.
Casino Arizona and Talking Stick Resort have one premier loyalty experience, Salt River Rewards. Join and get up to $25 in free play. Visit saltriverrewards.com to get started. And now the first pitch. Swing and a foul. 0-1. Tucker homered last night, his 11th of the year. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. Tucker swings at a routine two-hopper to second. Vargas has it, throws over to Locklear in time. Second consecutive 1-2-3 inning. This time in the second for Eduardo Rodriguez. We go to the bottom of the second. D-backs have a 2-0 lead on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
As a small business, we can count on APS for reliable energy.
I'm glad to hear that. Hi, I'm Drew with Arizona Public Service. Let's talk about safe, reliable energy. Even with Arizona's extreme weather, you can count on our commitment to continue delivering some of the most reliable energy in the country. If an outage does happen, stay safe and informed by visiting our online outage center. And remember, keep your contact information up to date to receive outage alerts. Learn more about safe, reliable energy at aps.com/let's talk.
Poker players ante up for Arizona's biggest showdown at Talking Stick Resort, the 20th annual Arizona
plate, scoring twice. Tyler Locklear leads off against the Dodger left-hander. The first pitch from Robleski is high and outside for ball one. Obviously still a lot of runway left in Robleski's outing as Locklear now takes a strike, but just having a hard time right now throwing kind of the pitches he wants to in the strike zone. 1-1. And an inside-out swing. This is a fair ball. Lands right on the right field line. Kicks back towards Tucker. And Locklear into second with a leadoff double.
Cut that one in. You mentioned that inside-out swing by Moreno trying to do that. Locklear doing anything just to get a little part of the bat to this. And if you could just tuck it inside that line, it's a guaranteed double. That one right on the line.
A D-back double brought to you by Uber Eats. Get $15 off your next order with code D-backs 2026. Here is Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt squares, takes the pitch high, and they count 1 ball and no strikes. Left-handed pitcher is going to fall off towards the third base side. Still want to get this bunt to third, but it's got to be a good one. Here comes the 1-0. Takes again, this time outside ball 2. Robleski right now just not taking the free out the D-backs are trying to give him. Two nothing Diamondbacks. Robleski tries for a third time. And this one's bunted right back to the pitcher. Robleski just calmly picks up. Oh, he throws it away. Oh, my goodness. Rounding third and scoring as Locklear to second goes Waldschmidt. and some ugly baseball early by the Dodgers.
This is kind of looking like that series to end the break, where the Dodgers just could not pick up the baseball, committed a litany of errors. Wrobleski far less than comfortable making that throw, just threw a lollipop up off the glove of Edman.
Just did a crow hop and then tried to guide it rather than just stepping and just driving one towards Edman. And Wrobleski right now is the author of his own demise. 3-0 Diamondbacks. He has sacrificed E1. And now Perdomo will take just a fraction inside for ball 1. Here's a 1-0 pitch. And now Perdomo takes low. Almost a little surprised they're not having Perdomo bunt. Basically doing the same thing you were trying to do, but instead of getting a 3rd run, now you're just trying to get a 4th run. The 2-0 pitch is swung on and just slashed foul. But he's been so hot as of late, Perdomo. You just feel like he's able to either extract a walk or make a productive out, should it be an out.
Yeah, the second part, too. I think they trust he can handle the bat well enough.
The 2-1 is too high again, ball 3. And now the left-hander comes set. Wrobleski's 3-1 pitch. Swung on, ground ball left side. Waldschmidt going to try and advance. He will. Betts gave him a look and then just decided to take the out at first. Some dangerous base running by the Diamondbacks, but it's going to pay off.
If you do it, you got to commit to it. You can't take a couple steps and pull up. If you're going, go and make the shortstop decide. That's exactly what he did.
And you can just see right now a little indecision right now with this Dodger defense. It's just another piece of evidence that shows these guys aren't anywhere close to their best right now. Well, that's a them problem. Here's Carroll, struck out his first time up. Goes after the first pitch, ground ball, right side, contact play on. Waldschmidt going to try and score. He's out. Good throw by Edman. Waldschmidt looked like it took about a second for him to get going. Not sure would have made a difference. And Carroll's 0 for 2.
It's a great play by Edman. He had to turn his back to the catcher and wheel around, still delivered a strike. Werfed got it out in front, then slid back to tag Waldschmidt before he could get to the plate.
And there was that little hesitation by Waldschmidt.
Yeah, it was 1/2 pause where he came to a standstill, then went.
That's the difference. There's Moreno now. 3-0 Diamondbacks. Gabby reached on the fielder's choice his first time up. Takes this pitch for a strike. And this is, again, another lengthy inning for Wrobleski, who's now over 40 pitches with his next toss here. Runner at first, 2 outs. And the 0-1. Just inside. Rortvedt not issuing a challenge. The count even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt. Dodgers in the first 2 innings of offense, 6 up, 6 down. Half of those guys have struck out. Meanwhile, for the Diamondbacks, this is the 12th man they've had to come to the plate offensively already. They've scored 3 runs. They've drawn 2 walks, 2 extra base hits. Wrobleski is 2-1. Swung on. That is drilled towards left center field. That is going to get down, and Carroll's going to fly on his way to third. They will send him home. Betts has the relay. His throw to the plate is nowhere near in time. He airmails everybody, and Moreno gets to third. It's 4-0 Diamondbacks.
You could see that coming right at us out of Betts' hands, and because of the overthrow, Wrobleski, good job backing up, but Moreno able to sneak into third as he continues to just hammer pitching. And, I mean, they are just finding the gap. Whichever way Pages is shaded, they seem to hit it behind him and make him chase after the ball.
Well, you knew after that fielder's choice, if Carroll had a chance to run, he was going to hit 110% speed. And so now here is Cattell, runner at third, 2 outs. He's already homered in this game. How about an encore? The first one is just drilled foul. Hanging breaking ball. The only benefit for Wroblewski is that the pitch was outside and Marte tried to pull it. Moreno doubled and advanced to third on the throw. That D-back double brought to you by Uber Eats. Now the 0-1 is a soft grounder to short. Betts has it and throws to first to put an end to a very hectic bottom of the second. The D-backs scored 2 more on 2 doubles, an error, and a man left at third. And after 2, it's the D-backs 4 and the Dodgers nothing on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs radio network.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader. Mornings, it's Bickley and Murata, 6 to 10 a.m. Bickley and Murata, 6 to 10 a.m.
I like Vinny a lot.
I like you too, Bick. Middays, it's Wolf and Luke, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Wolf and Luke, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
What is up? What's going on, Luke?
Afternoons, it's Burns and Gambo, 2 to 6 p.m. Burns and Gambo, 2 to 6 p.m.
Bernsey, what's going on?
Arizona's biggest sports personalities are on the local sports leader. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports.
Get your tickets today. Visit dbacks.com/heroes.
The Windy City comes to the Arizona desert as the D-backs host the Chicago Cubs at Chase Field starting August 24th. Get your tickets for the matchup at dbacks.com.
D-backs Front Office Focus, Wednesday mornings at 11:45 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Well, it's hard to draw up a better start for the Diamondbacks. They're getting some great starting pitching early. The offense alive and well here to start the ball game against Wroblewski, and already Eduardo Rodriguez has got a 4-run lead with which to work as he faces right-handed hitting Teoscar Hernandez. Dodgers in pursuit of their first base runner of the ball game. Third inning, first pitch. Hernandez shows bunt disingenuously and takes a strike. Fastball at 88.9 miles per hour. That is a little low. Erod does not seem to be too bothered. Here's the 0-1. And that is too high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Left-hander ready. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. That changeup, just a fraction off the plate to these right-handers, has already been, well, it's been really good.
So good. He just needs 1 strike. And right now the Dodgers are giving him that with the first pitch, either fastball or cutter that he can land.
Here comes the 1-2. And Rodriguez missed upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's in a similar way to Wroblewski, like for the most part, it's basically A and B. You get fastball or a changeup, whereas Wroblewski, for the most part, it's just been fastball slider. 2-2 pitch now. And Teoscar swings and misses for strike 3.
He has this stuff working. I mean, location is paramount for Erod, and that's what he's been doing for his entire career. And he is putting it exactly where Moreno puts the glove.
Well, it's a good thing, too, because, again, it seems like his velocity is a little bit down. That'll happen from time to time. Who knows? Maybe the shoulder just isn't fully loose. Maybe just for whatever reason, just don't quite have that extra zip. As now Kike Hernandez takes a curveball for a called strike. It's 0-1. Dodgers activated Kike Hernandez off the injured list in late July, as that pitch is too high. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's missed 104 games this year. Now the pitch is swung on and flicked into right field, a base hit. And the first Dodger base runner of the ball game.
First Dodger to even make contact with the changeup off the end of the bat. Just able to dump one in front of Carroll out there and right.
Number 47,
Hernandez having off-season elbow surgery. Not something you typically see that often with position players, but back and healthy. And now aboard for Ben Rortvedt, left-handed hitting catcher, who in 3 games this year does not have a hit. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Rortvedt last year with a couple different teams hit a .152 with a homer and 10 RBIs in 44 games. It is an understatement to say he is a defensive first catcher. Left on left here. As now the 0-1 pitch is too high. Also a little bit outside now. 1-1 the count. One pitch. Rortvedt hits a line drive to center field. That is down for a base hit. His first hit of the season. And all of a sudden, Dodgers have a couple men on base here, down 4-0. And Shohei Ohtani coming up.
The way he'd cruised, you didn't think the bottom of the lineup would be the ones to get to him, but 2 singles, and now you buckle in here with Ohtani.
You look at what happened late in the ball game last night, and a lot of the problems for the Diamondbacks originated from the Dodgers' bottom of the lineup. 8th inning, they got a home run by Tucker, the 6th hitter, and the 8 and 9 hitters both reached. It was stressful, but the D-backs were able to get strikeouts of Ohtani and Pages. Unfortunately, could not say the same in the 10th. The first pitch to Ohtani is a breaking ball, late swing and a miss. Actually a changeup that time. Looked like it had some curveball action to it, and the count is 0-1.
They're just baffling Ohtani with all these inside changeups. Even Loaizaga got him last night in that 8th you mentioned, down and in.
The 0-1. Swung on and fouled away left side. The count 0-2. Diamondbacks 4, Dodgers 0. 2 on and 1 out in the top of the 3rd. And with 1 out, the 0-2 pitch is on the way. Taken just a touch outside. I thought Gabby might challenge that one. Take a look.
He's going for the perfect backdoor sinker. Not sure Ohtani let it go. I think it just froze him.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and Ohtani's going to challenge.
Goes right back to it, and this one completely locks him up. So challenge all you want. I think he's headed back to the dugout.
It sure is. Almost the entire baseball in the strike zone. And the Dodgers torch their first challenge as Ohtani is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
So concerned, I think, with that changeup. He let all the fastballs go, just able to barely foul the one off.
And now there's 2 down for Pages. Again, this is an important guy up here. He goes deep. It's a brand new ball game. 1st and 2nd, 2 down. Pages struck out his first time up. Rodriguez, the first one. Swung on. That's a base hit left center field. That's going to bring home at least 1. Rortvedt rounding 2nd on his way to 3rd. They'll hold him there. Pages with an RBI double. And the Dodgers are on the board. It's now 4-1.
Excellent job cutting that one off, too, by Tao out there in center. He threw that one in like a middle infielder, which he's played before. Threw it off 1 foot just to get it back in and hold the runner at third. Erod disappointed that he just grouped a fastball right there.
76 RBIs on the season now for Paje, so that's going to bring up Freddie Freeman. Again, still looking for his first hit in the series. If he gets it here, it's going to bring home 2. Left on left, the first pitch. Freeman swings, hits a line drive in and out of the glove of Rodriguez. Picks it up with a bare hand, throws a little bit low, but no problem for Locklear. He makes the catch. The inning is over. After all of that, the Dodgers get 1 run. They get 3 hits and strand 2 in scoring position. And we now make our way to the bottom of the third. D-backs, they lead it 4-1 on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
Pick up the exclusive Serpientes Haboob Globe on Saturday, August 22nd, before the D-backs Reds matchup, courtesy of Estrella Jalisco. Get your tickets at dbacks.com.
Life moves fast. It's fierce, persistent, determined. At City of Hope Cancer Center, we are too. Our groundbreaking research and discoveries have impacted millions of lives globally, moving science forward with the hope, passion, and speed every diagnosis deserves for a cancer-free future. City of Hope Phoenix, pursuing cancer cures at the speed of life.
Is your AC ready for summer? Emergency Air, proud partner of the Arizona Diamondbacks, truly cleans your system while the other guys just check a box. Their techs spend up to 2 hours deep cleaning, basically refurbishing your unit. They guarantee it won't break down this summer or the service is free. First-time customers get this service for just $39. Visit emergencyair.com to book with the trusted team that keeps the D-backs cool and knocks it out of the park.
Emergency Air. The difference is we care.
Every team needs a closer, someone you trust when the game's on the line. At Morgan & Morgan, we've got a deep bullpen and winning streak, because when a case gets tough, you want someone ready to close. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud partner of the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Arizona Lawyer will handle Arizona cases. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
D-back skipper Torey Lavello talks with Burns and Gambo Friday afternoons at 2:30 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Arenado to lead it off, but first we pause 10 seconds for station ID in the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
KMVP FM Phoenix.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
On the Arizona Sports app and on 98.7.
Arenado leading off against Robleski. D-backs have scored 2 runs in each of the first 2 innings. Now the first pitch in the bottom of the third is a 4-seamer that missed high for ball 1. 46 pitches thrown by Robleski, 26 strikes, 20 balls. As this 1-0 swung on, that is hit high and deep towards the left field corner. Hernandez giving chase and right up against the netting will make the catch. It sounded a touch off the end of the bat. You thought with 91 miles an hour off the bat, she probably didn't have the wings to get on out of here, but still, hold your breath stuff for a moment.
They're keying in on that fastball. Luckily, he just threw it up and away. You're right, off the end of the bat with some top spin. Not the recipe to get a ball out of here.
One thing Robleski desperately needs is a quick inning. Dodgers could use some length. And now Vargas swings at the first pitch. And that's going to make it 0-1. BB getting the hands up on a ball that was section above him. There's the 0-1. Now that is a little bit off the mark from Robleski. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Vargas a base hit to center field his first time up. As the 1-1. Whoops, that one slipped out of the hands.
First couple innings, they're getting Robleski to change what he likes to do. He just loves pumping fastballs and going to the slider, but he's trying to mix it up. Just with giving up 4 runs already.
The 2-1. And Vargas sends a fly ball to right. There's Kyle Tucker sprinting in towards the line and hits the brakes right before crossing into foul territory, about halfway down that right field line. There's 2 up and 2 down.
D-backs in these spots have found ways to extend innings. Even in the 8th last night, 2 quick innings, loaded the bases, really put pressure on that bullpen.
First pitch to Tawa, and he'll take a strike. It's just hard to envision right now who is available to provide real length out of the Dodger bullpen. Here's the 0-1. Tawa takes just a fraction off the plate as well. 1 ball, 1 strike. We've seen a lot of those misses from Robleski. About a 1/4 of an inch more in. He's getting the strike call, but not today. As the 1-1. Tawa shows bunt, takes the pitch, and looked like Rorfet, rather than appeal, was trying to call a strike there, but you're not the umpire.
An easy game if the catchers could call all the balls and strikes.
You ever seen a fall scrimmage? About a dozen no-hitters thrown. As now this is drilled towards left center field. Line drive, base hit. Tawa will make the turnaround first and stop there. Pahis got a good arm and a good decision. Keep the inning going. Force Robleski to throw some more pitches. He'll have to do that now against Locklear.
And McKay right there. He's standing at first base, so as Tawa makes his turn, he's telling him what's going on. And then when Tawa rounds and picks it up, he's able to put on the brakes.
So Robleski's given up a base hit now each of the first 3 innings. D-backs trying to initiate a little 2-out rally. And Locklear, a double to right his first time up. Breaking ball this time, swings and pops it foul. That'll reach the seats. 60 years, 20 locations statewide, one great partner, Chapman Automotive Group. Find your next vehicle the easy way at chapmanaz.com. Here's the 0-1. In there for a strike. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch is too high to Locklear. Not easy for a guy like Locklear. Just does not get much playing time, especially with the acquisition of Nootbaar. As 1-1, swung on and fouled back. Not because Nootbaar is a first baseman, but there's just only so many spots and only so many at-bats to go around. And it kind of seems like now Nootbaar, well, he's obviously going to get those starts against right-handers. And with left-handers, you want to get a guy like Vargas in there. You want to keep Tawa and Waldschmidt in. Here's a 1-2. And that is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Locklear mono-positional at first base.
So you have to work it around. It has to be a situation like this where you DH Cattell, put Vargas at second. You can put Tawa in the outfield.
Here's a 2-2. Locklear swings and fouls this one away. And it's another lengthy inning for Robleski. 61 pitches thrown through 2 2/3 innings. I mean, credit the Diamondbacks, Joe Mather, these hitting coaches, and the game plan they have orchestrated for today. It's working out to perfection as they have a 4-1 lead early on. Robleski, he's set. That is 2-2. Swinging a foul tip, strikeout, inning over. Robleski with just his second strikeout. It puts an end to the 3rd. D-backs get a hit and don't score. And we go to the 4th. Diamondbacks 4, Dodgers 1 on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs radio network.
Since 1966, 20 locations throughout Arizona, the Chapman Automotive Group has been growing with Arizona for the past 60 years. And this season, we're celebrating that milestone as proud partner of your Arizona Diamondbacks. New truck, family SUV, or that new car you've been dreaming about. Whatever you need, Chapman has you covered. And we make it easy. Chapman Automotive, Arizona's team. Visit us today at chapmanaz.com.
Planet Fitness has everything you need from warm-up to wind-down, so you can give everything you've got. Whether you want to bring a friend anytime, access any of our 2,800-plus clubs, or reset and recover in the Black Card Spa, we're ready to fuel your momentum, and then some. Enjoy all the perks with the Planet Fitness Black Card. Join the club today for $1 down, $24.99 a month.
Don't miss it. Deal ends August 17th.
See club for details.
This is Dave Pash. Staying on top of my health is vital for everything I do. And as a sports broadcaster, I'm on the road a lot. However, I make doctor's appointments and health screenings a top priority in my life and for my family. Planning ahead helps keep all of us healthy. Dignity Health's primary care providers help you coordinate your family's care, including annual physicals, screenings, and immunizations. So, keep your home team healthy. Find a provider and schedule an appointment today at dignityhealth.org/DHMG.
Watch all D-backs games both live and on demand with dbacks.tv. Start your 7-day free trial today by registering at dbacks.tv. Visit dbacks.com/watch to learn more.
The Arizona Diamondbacks play here. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Tommy Edman leads off the road half of the fourth inning for L.A. Chris Garagiola alongside Josh Colmenter. And first pitch, swing and a miss. Nothing in one on Edman. Well, don't forget to pick up the exclusive Serpientes Haboob Globe on Saturday, August 22nd before the D-backs Reds matchup, courtesy of Estrella Jalisco. Get your tickets at dbacks.com. As that changeup missed low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coley, this start reminds me a little bit of the first couple of years with Erod, where kind of out of nowhere he would just have these huge volume strikeout games. Already has 5 of them through the first 3 innings. As now Edman check swing, no swing. 2-1.
Not only that, he's getting a lot of the guys at the top of the order. Shohei twice, Pages, and Edman. Edman could not solve the changeup in the first at bat.
Here's the 2-1. Swung on that is a line drive caught by Vargas. Perfect defensive positioning. 1 out here in the 4th inning.
He got to the changeup there. That was a bad one, though, and Erod will even admit that. A hanging changeup, but he turns around. Works out perfectly if it hit it right at your guy.
Mookie Betts flew out to deep right field his first time up. Here's the pitch. And Betts takes outside for ball 1. It's been the opposite for these two starters. Erod has had a quick inning in every inning except the 3rd. Meanwhile, Robleski, every inning had been laborious until the 3rd. As that pitch is low, missed with a curveball, and Rodriguez has fallen behind here, 2 balls and no strikes.
There's been a noticeable lack of power from the Dodgers. Noticed a lot of times they string in innings together just with singles.
The 2-0, and Betts takes a changeup low for ball 3.
He had 3 singles in an inning in the first game where Pages had hit the homer to take the lead, and you thought, oh, they're going to jump out, but they just can't find that extra base hit like the D-backs have been able to, especially today.
4-1 Diamondbacks, the 3-0 pitch. And Betts takes a low, ball 4. Bit of a mishap there for Erod in that at bat. 4-pitch walk. Does present the left-on-left matchup with Kyle Tucker, who did ground out to second base in his first at bat.
That one got away with the 2 missed curveballs. A lot of times you miss with one, catcher wants you to go right back, but all of a sudden you miss your 2-0. Hitter's in the advantage, and he just didn't give in to Betts.
Rodriguez working against Tucker. Now the first one is outside. And Dignity Health, our team of orthopedic experts, can help keep you in motion. Don't let joint pain put your life on pause. Visit dignityhealth.org/AZortho to learn more. 1 ball, no strikes. Rodriguez. He throws to Tucker, and he takes low. That's 6 straight misses. And now Gabby has no choice but to call time.
6 is pretty much universal. You're going to go out. You get to 8, that's the pitching coach, but 6 is your catcher going to go out. And
you might as well put it in the collective bargaining agreement, all right? You just sign that document, move on to the next issue.
They should just try to negotiate. If a guy throws 6, it doesn't even count as a mound visit. You just get the 1 automatic reset button, catcher goes out.
I like it. Rodriguez ready to try again. That is 2-0 to Tucker. Is in there for a strike. Now you can tell a good mound visit from a bad mound visit is what happens on the first pitch. That was a good one. D-backs lead it by 3. We're in the 4th. Here's a 2-1. Tucker swings, pops it up. That will get out of play. And it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Whoops. Moreno threw that ball back to Erod. I don't know if it slipped out of the hand or what, but just airmailed him. Two and 2 the count. Well, Dodgers had a couple guys on base with less than 2 outs. And the third, they were able to get a run out of it. The 2-2 to Tucker. Swung on, and a can of corn to left. Coming in, Waldschmidt maybe by 2 paces makes the catch. And Tucker gone as this brings up Teoscar Hernandez.
Beat Tucker up and away. Chance to get out and extend and drive a ball, but didn't get anything on that one.
Teoscar struck out his first time up. Rodriguez, here's his pitch. Off the end of the bat, it goes skipping foul. Took Wrobleski 62 pitches to get through 3 innings. Rodriguez, the next pitch will be his 60th. 2 outs here in the 4th. The 0-1 is too high. Snap throw to first and back safely as Betts. I think Gabby has fallen in love with his right arm again over the last 4 or 5 games. We've seen a lot more of those throws to first. It's a great arm, don't get me wrong. You'd see that in the minor leagues all the time from the top catching prospects. There's a 1-1 outside for ball 2. They were just inventing reasons to snap it to third, to second, to first. You could be down by 7 runs and a number 12 prospect in a system who's the top catcher just.
Look what I have. I have this nice shiny toy on my right arm. I'm going to show it off.
The 2-1 pitch is fouled into the screen. 2-2. Rodriguez ready to go. The 2-2 is fouled away again. Diamondbacks 4, Dodgers 1. Rodriguez was collecting a flurry of strikeouts early, but that has slowed down a little bit. Trying to put an end to the inning right here. Is 2-2 again. Swing and a miss. Got him with a changeup. And Hernandez 0 for 2 with 2 swinging strikeouts. Meanwhile, Rodriguez has got a half dozen. The Dodgers get a 1-out walk and nothing more. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Diamondbacks 4, Dodgers 1 on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
And Doug. Limu and I created a trick to help you remember that you can customize your car insurance and save with Liberty Mutual. You see, the shirts Limu and I wear are yellow, and yellow is the color of lemons. And lemons grow on trees, and trees provide oxygen, and oxygen helps us breathe. And breathing is how you live, and you can live more life when you save money by customizing your car insurance. I agree, Limu. It's really quite simple. Only pay for what you need at LibertyMutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
DQ presents the Blizzard Double Flip Deal. For a limited time, when you buy 1 Blizzard treat, you get a second for just 99 cents. That's 2 Blizzards, 2 spoons, 2 flavors, and 2 flips. So don't miss out on the Blizzard Double Flip Deal, available only for a limited time and happening now at DQ. Because the only thing better than a Blizzard treat is a second Blizzard treat for just 99 cents. It's a deal to flip for. The Blizzard Double Flip Deal. Get it in the app. Participation may vary.
The bullpen brought to you by Sanderson Ford. Best play at a new Ford at Sanderson Ford. So perhaps Dave Roberts trying to send a message to his group right now. The equivalent of pulling the goalie in hockey. We'll tell you more about Edgardo Enriquez when we come back on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
Arizona, your summer upgrade starts now during the Sanderson
get a piece of it. Well, you're right. He always takes that huge swing from the right side just because he has so much power of it. In this little scuffle he's on, he's taking that same swing from the left side.
Two outs. The 0-2 pitch from Enriquez is again swung on and fouled away. A little surprised he's challenging with pitches in the strike zone. You got options here, 0-2, especially when you throw that hard. But we'll see what kind of pivot the offensive game plan is for the Diamondbacks now that they have knocked Wroblewski out of the game. Will they continue to grind? Enriquez, another 0-2 pitch. This one swung on and hit to center. Pages to his left will now settle and make the catch, and that'll do it for the D-backs offensively in the bottom of the fourth. No runs, a hit, a walk, and a couple men left on base. End of 4 in downtown Phoenix. Diamondbacks lead the Dodgers 4-1 on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
Pick up the exclusive Serpientes Haboob Globe on Saturday, August 22nd, before the D-backs Reds matchup, courtesy of Estrella Jalisco. Get your tickets at dbacks.com.
Triple digits are here, and you can avoid an AC system breakdown by calling Collins Comfort Masters to schedule an $89 AC tune-up. Collins is trusted by the community with nearly 11,000 five-star Google reviews and expert technicians.
Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Kike Hernandez leads off the top of the fifth. Diamondbacks with a 3-run lead as we encroach upon the halfway point of the series finale. First pitch, Hernandez swings and fouls it back.
They're getting peppered back here, trying to knock over nice glasses of iced tea or lemonade, anything we got up here.
One of us is going to have to try and make a play on these.
So.
There's the 0-1. Yeah, that swung on and fouled away. I just don't have much faith in our TV brethren next door. I think Beebe's hitting the deck. I think Bert's going to try and block it with a book.
It was great that you said Beebe put his hands up and the ball went. I think he's just, anything comes in his general direction, it's a blockade, not a catch.
You're playing prevent defense at this point. As the 0-2 is swung on and fouled back. I mean, again, we're under duress here, folks.
Yeah,
if you were in this radio booth right now, you feel like you need to hole up. I think it was Hernandez, too, his first time up, that was also sending a few forays our way. Should have brought my glove. Leo made fun of me the last time I brought it.
Just got to steal that one out of Torrey's office.
Well, the 0-2 swinging a foul tip. D-backs 4, Dodgers 1. Dodgers with 3 hits. Those all came in the third inning. Outside of that, Rodriguez has just given up a walk. He struck out 6. That was the 0-2. Is taken to the dirt. Rodriguez was not going to even give Hernandez the opportunity to foul another pitch away, so it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Surprised it took that many pitches to get to the changeup. You get strike one, especially strike two on a right-handed batter. That changeup's following.
One-two pitch. Ooh, just inside. Missed with a sinker. Tried to lock up Hernandez the way he got Ohtani. He froze Ohtani with an outside strike. That would have been an inside strike. It's 2-2. Rodriguez ready. The left-hander winds and throws. Hernandez pops it up. And this one will not be playable for Locklear. Hits the netting and rolls into the concourse. Another night where we're expecting over 40,000. And a real testament to just baseball fans that have been able to come down to the Valley and partake in what's been a great couple of days of baseball. I know that the Dodger fans travel well no matter where they go. There's been quite a few here in Chase Field, but everybody, Dodger fans, Diamondback fans, just to make it a fun baseball atmosphere. That's the stuff you live for. 2-2. And that's high, ball three.
Erod's mostly cruised through the top seven in the lineup. PK battling him once again. Got a single last time.
Here's the payoff. Hernandez takes ball four. Well, you're exactly right, Coley. The bottom part of this Dodger lineup has been the real thorn in the side of Rodriguez. And he's going to want to try and avoid what happened back in the third inning. 8-9 reached, and it just provided a lot of stress with Ohtani and Pages coming up. We'll see if he can get the lefty Rortvedt here. First pitch, and Rortvedt takes a strike. Dodgers already down a challenge after Ohtani lost one in that third inning. Here's the 0-1. Rortvedt swings, lines it to Vargas, knocks it down with a glove. No, the second base umpire all over. That's Bruce Treckman. Says, I don't think so, pal. Vargas tried to just knock it down so he could turn a double play. And instead, they're going to say that that is an out.
Perdomo liked it a lot. I think he would have done the exact same thing. And you can see Vargas turning the glove over, trapping that ball and throwing it into the dirt.
So now there's one gone. And the top of the order coming up, it's Ohtani. First pitch, Ohtani takes upstairs. So far, Rodriguez has handled him masterfully.
It was a good at-bat in the first, and oh, what a left-on-left changeup he threw him, and then, like you said, painted the outside corner with a sinker for a called strike three.
This one grounded to first. Locklear knocks it down. His only play is to first. He dives and gets there just ahead of Ohtani. It could have been a double play had it been fielded cleanly, but at this point, you just take the out and you move on.
It looks so much like that play from Tawa. Same thing. Ohtani's been hooking these balls right at the first baseman. Another changeup out there for Erod, though.
And I think with a different hitter, you probably get different reactions. That ball was not hit hard. It was 81 miles an hour off the bat. But when you have Ohtani at the plate and you see him pull a ball, it's hard not to think that it isn't coming at 100-plus miles an hour. You can understand that.
A great recovery by Locklear. I mean, he had to sell out, full extension dive, glove on the base, because there was no one there to flip the ball to.
Now you have a base open here for Pages. Curious to see how Rodriguez pitches him. As this first pitch to the right-handed hitting Pages is fouled away. Injured in a car accident or slip and fall? We're batting over $20 billion and counting. We're Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud sponsor of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Runner at second, 2 outs. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. A little bit outside. Rodriguez, though, hit the target set up for him by Moreno. Next pitch will be number 80 for Erod. The 1-1. Pages takes up and in for ball 2. 2-1. Freddie Freeman on deck. Rodriguez throwing almost 64% strikes. As a 2-1. Swung on and fouled again. And that is terrific. We talk about this all the time. We're going to talk about it until I'm no longer broadcasting baseball games, man. The better you are to 66%, that's usually a better indication of how well you're throwing the baseball. When you're below that, it's a grind. When you're above that, you're either dominating or getting dominated. Usually it's the prior. And for Rodriguez, here he is, 6 strikeouts, only 1 walk, and he's got a 4-1 lead here in the 5th.
That's what got Robleski. He just could not get ahead of hitters.
It is 2-2. It is reached for and fouled. Pages almost got lured to sleep on that changeup. Two and 2 the count. Erod ready. He delivers. Swing and a miss. Back to the changeup, and he gets his 7th strikeout. This one to put an end to the top of the 5th. No hits, no runs, a walk and a man left. End of 5 for the Dodger offense. We go now to the bottom of the 5th. It's the D-backs 4 and the Dodgers 1 on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs radio network.
I'm always looking for ways to save, whether at the grocery store or with my monthly expenses. So when I learned that the best way to reduce my APS bill is to be on the right plan, I checked my plan comparison and found the one that could have saved me the most. If only everything was that easy.
Are you looking for an easy way to save? Let's talk about rate plan options. Check the monthly plan comparison on your bill and online, or give us a call. Learn more at aps.com/let's talk.
Avnet is your hometown partner of the Arizona Diamondbacks. We are a global technology distributor and solutions provider headquartered right here in the Valley. We help businesses all over the world source the right technology components and manage the logistics to get their products to market. The components we distribute are likely in the products you use and depend on every day, from your car to your household appliances. Avnet, delivering what's next in technology distribution. Visit avnet.com to learn more.
With the Caesar Sportsbook app, you can bet while all the Diamondbacks action is in full swing. Parlay your favorite player props, home run hitters, and more with same-game parlays. Or select from today's pre-built parlays with quick picks. Plus, bet every inning live in the app. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. Caesar Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Life moves fast. It's fierce, persistent, determined. At City of Hope Cancer Center, we are too. We're moving science forward at the speed every diagnosis demands and every patient deserves. City of Hope Phoenix, pursuing cancer cures at the speed of life.
D-backs Front Office Focus, Wednesday mornings at 11:45 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Well, Dave Roberts really selling out for this game. He's going back to the bullpen here, and Evan Phillips is brought on to pitch. Out of the bullpen, brought to you by Sanderson Ford. Best playing a new Ford at Sanderson Ford. Arenado leads off for the Diamondbacks. First one from Phillips, swung on and popped up behind the plate. Roart Vet with room. He's on the home side on deck circle. Steps over some of the paraphernalia, but he makes the catch without falling. One pitch, one out for Phillips here in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, Vargas got out of his way, but unfortunately there's couple weighted bats. There's all the pine tar, the spray, everything right there, but didn't tangle him up.
This brings up Vargas. Bases empty, one out. And first pitch, he shows bunt, takes a strike instead. Vargas this afternoon is 1 for 2. There's the 0-1 from the righty Phillips. And Vargas tried to check his swing. Doesn't matter. Pitch is called a strike.
Another do I not attempt to challenge by Vargas. He went up and down a couple times with that right arm, but did not tap the helmet.
Nothing into the count. And Phillips' pitch swung on and missed. Just like that, 2 away.
Kind of like the strikeout in the 9th yesterday. Able to run the fastball up and away from Vargas and get him to swing through it.
So Justin Robleski goes 3 1/3 today. Gives up a total of 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 of which were earned on 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. And now taking a strike is Tawa. Phillips just flooding the strike zone here. Dodgers trailing these Diamondbacks 4-1. D-backs with 6 hits, the Dodgers with 3. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball and a good one taken for a strike. Tawa wishing he could have that back. 0-2. And now Phillips. There's the 0-2 pitch. Another sweeper, this one down and away. Dodgers, in terms of their pitching, have not had a 1-2-3 inning at any point today. Trying to get their first in the bottom of the 5th. Phillips trying to get out of this 5th inning with fewer than 10 pitches thrown. This will be the 8th pitch. And his 1-2 is outside again. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I was surprised Roberts went to the bullpen so early. I thought they'd have to get Robleski to 90 or more pitches, just save innings. But I know they want to get Phillips more reps since he's come back.
2-2. Fastball missed outside. Oh, strike 3 called. Tawa frustrated. You got 2 challenges. And opts not to use it. Inning over. So we go into the 6th. It's the Dodgers who trail the Diamondbacks 4-1 on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs radio network.
I can. You can't spell American without it. During the Jeep Make This the Summer event, celebrate 250 years of the country that can, with the vehicle that always can. I can go where freedom takes me, with Jeep Wrangler's legendary 4x4 capability. I can bring the whole crew, with Grand Wagoneer's 3 rows of seating. I can chase every day, with Cherokee's 140 standard and available safety features. And I can see this country in all its beauty, in the award-winning Grand Cherokee. You can do anything with a great deal at the Jeep Make This the Summer event. Jeep is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
Tired of fighting for your store's last bottle of water or lugging hundreds of bottles of water each year from the store to the car to the fridge to the recycling? For less than $1 a day from Parker & Sons, you can have an unlimited supply of bottle quality water right at your tap. Drinking water keeps you healthier, aids in weight loss, keeps skin hydrated, and flushes your body of toxins. Call Parker for your free estimate on a reverse osmosis system at 602-2-REPAIR or visit parkerandsons.com.
If you love ice cream like we love ice cream, you gotta love Cold Stone Creamery. We make our rich, super premium ice cream fresh in every store to create the ultimate ice cream experience. Indulge in our signature creations, cakes, cupcakes, cookies, and shakes, all made with our signature ice cream. The flavors that won the hearts and taste buds of ice cream lovers around the world. Order yours online at coldstonecreamery.com. The ultimate ice cream experience.
The Windy City comes to the Arizona desert as the D-backs host the Chicago Cubs at Chase Field starting August 24th. Get your tickets for the matchup at dbacks.com.
D-back skipper Torey Lovello talks with Burns and Gambo Friday afternoons at 2:30 on Arizona Sports 98.7 in the Arizona Sports app.
Freddie Freeman will lead off here for the Dodger top of the 6th inning. Diamondbacks with a 4-1 lead. 2 runs in the first, 2 runs in the second, and then nothing since. First pitch, Freeman rips a line drive to right field. That's a leadoff base hit, his first base hit of the series.
The guy hitting over 300, hard to hold him down that long, but they've done a great job. They've handled, outside of Pages, the top of this lineup really well.
At Dignity Health, our team of orthopedic experts can help keep you in motion. Don't let joint pain put your life on pause. Visit dignityhealth.org/AZOrtho to learn more. Here's Tommy Edman. First pitch, Edman looks at strike 1. Situation right now, Rodriguez at 85 pitches. Torey Lovello would just love to see Rod get 6. get the quality start, have his bullpen get the final 9 outs. Here's the 0-1. Edman. Swing and a miss. Knew the pitch was high, but couldn't stop himself from swinging. And a wry smile, as if he was saying to himself, Tommy, you know better. Right-hander Kyle Hurt is warming up in that Dodger bullpen. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. Just mentally fried Edman that at bat, and Erod gets his 8th strikeout.
He's been trying to throw that perfect sinker to that side, whether it's to a righty or a lefty. And then finally got it into the righty there, Edman, who was definitely looking changeable away.
It's such a good bounce back out to get after that leadoff base hit. This is part of the reason why the Dodgers have not had sustained rallies. Mookie Betts, the batter, walked his last time up. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul. Went after a changeup at the knees. And we mentioned it yesterday. The Dodgers, a team that's hit into a lot of double plays. Yesterday, Dodgers hit into a couple of them early on. So far, it's been more about the Erod strikeouts. He's tied his season high with 8. As the 0-1 swing and another foul by Betts into the screen.
That's the difference. The fastball is above the zone. It's in off. You get foul balls. The D-backs, when those pitches are up and off, they don't swing. You get back in counts, but Dodgers can't lay off the stuff out of the zone.
The 0-2. Missed outside with a changeup. Phillies walk off the Blue Jays in 12, 7-6. Washington wins 7-1. San Diego, they will play later tonight, part of Sunday Night Baseball, hosting the Astros. Atlanta wins again. The Cubs win again. As the 1-2 pitch swung on, that's a pop-up. First base side, foul territory. Locklear, plenty of room. Now moving back towards the line, makes the catch, still in foul territory, and there's 2 away in the 6th inning.
Another pitch up above the zone, and they keep chasing it up there, and you can't really do much with that except for pop it up. That's exactly what Mookie does.
We'll bring up Kyle Tucker. This is one of those days where everyone around you, if you're the Diamondbacks, has picked up a victory. They are trying to keep pace. The pitch to Tucker is low for ball 1. They're doing a good job so far. We're in the back half of this game. The Diamondbacks have a 4-1 lead. 1 on and 2 out. Erod working against Tucker in what will likely be his final inning of work. Here comes the 1-0. Tucker takes a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. A ground out and a fly out to left for Tucker. That's his day so far. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hooking line drive fair. Inside the line, headed towards the corner. Carroll's got to hurry. Freeman on his way to third. Dino Ebel going to send him. The throw to Vargas. Now is heading home. It's way too late. Tucker goes to third. It's an RBI double. Tucker advances to third on the throw, and it's a 4-2 ball game.
The best swing they've been able to put on a fastball. They've got one in the zone. He's been baffling him with that pitch, moving it around. Freeman, even with a slight hesitation, as Abel wasn't sure what to do. And then there was a bobble and a hesitation by Vargas, and it all worked out for the Dodgers.
Carroll got it pretty cleanly, and then just not a great throw to Vargas. Then Vargas looked like he didn't know what he was going to do once he got the ball. And that allowed everyone to take an extra 90. And now Hernandez swings to the first pitch. They're going to give an outright triple to Tucker on that play. Regardless, he gets his 54th RBI. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss again. Hernandez has already struck out twice, in danger of striking out for a third consecutive plate appearance.
When you can't hit the fastball and you can't hit the changeup, you really don't have a chance against Erod. That's what's going on for Teoscar right now.
He's the tying run at the plate. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out for a third time today. And a new season high for Rodriguez. 9 strikeouts in 6 innings. The Dodgers do score a run on 2 hits. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. D-backs 4, the Dodgers 2 with the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
To make exercise a habit, find something you enjoy, like shopping. It counts as a workout when it's Kohl's Active Sale. Get 20% off across the store and 25% off top active brands that'll have you feeling your best. Adding to your cart is pretty much cardio, right? Find out at Kohl's. Select styles. 25% offer ends August 15th. 20% offer ends August 16th. Exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Big color, bigger savings. Sherwin-Williams Super Sale is here. Get 40% off paints and stains August 7th through the 13th with prices starting at $30.89. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doop doop, and sometimes it's like.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh, yeah.
And we don't have to listen for clues. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
So you don't need to hear the...
Not with Fix Finder. Free at every AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Arizona, gear up for baseball season with Daniel's Jewelers, who is giving fans 50% off a single retail price item. Claim your offer before it's gone at danielsjewelers.com/baseball. That's danielsjewelers.com/baseball.
The Arizona Diamondbacks play here. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Kyle Hurt on the pitch for the Dodgers. Call to the bullpen brought to you by Sanderson Ford. Best play in a new Ford is at Sanderson Ford. He is the third different Dodger reliever to come into the game after Robleski only lasted 3 1/3 innings. 37th appearance, 3-1 record, a 4.58 ERA. 45 strikeouts, 21 walks. He faces Tyler Locklear. Now the first pitch to Locklear is swung on and fouled back. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID in the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
KMBP FM Phoenix.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
On the Arizona Sports app and on 98.7.
Well, the Diamondbacks lead the Dodgers 4-2. They held a 4-0 lead. As the 0-1, swing and a miss by Locklear. And really the big question is, for the remainder of this game, Coley, is can the Diamondbacks score again? Or do they believe that 4 is going to be enough to hold down L.A.?
They've been able to chip away at the Dodger bullpen each of the last 2 games.
0-2, swing and a miss. Locklear went fishing for a pitch well out of the strike zone. And he strikes out on 3 pitches.
3 strikeouts in a row for Dodger pitching. Hurt with that great changeup. He recorded 2 quick outs yesterday in that game, and then loaded the bases with a single and a couple walks.
First pitch, and Waldschmidt takes outside for ball 1. Waldschmidt had a sacrifice bunt, but reached on air in the second. Then he walked in the 4th. As that pitch is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a 2-0 from Kyle Hurt. Swung on, and a high fly ball to the left. Hernandez moving back, but well shy of the warning track. Reaches up, makes the catch. Good swing, Good launch. Didn't get the barrel on it.
That's the only difference. That pitch was right down the middle. Exactly what Waldschmidt would have wanted, and yeah, just barely missed it.
There ain't a soul up in that Diamondback bullpen right now.
This kind of reminds me, I think it was in Pittsburgh where Erod was in the mid-90s and went out again for another inning.
This is Perdomo. And this pitch missed the inside part of the plate. D-backs all of a sudden haven't had a base runner since the walk. Excuse me, the base hit by Perdomo in that fourth inning. So 8 in a row set down. 4 of those 8 have struck out. And now the 1-0 pitch is strike 1-1. Dodgers don't have a ton of left-handed options available in their bullpen. They could go to Tanner Scott. However, it would be the 3rd consecutive day he pitches, despite the fact he faced a batter yesterday.
Used Vesia and Dreyer also.
Here's a 1-1. Swung on. High fly ball out into right field. Tucker there. And like Hernandez, well shy of the warning track. Reaches up, makes the catch. And for the Dodgers, they have now set down 9 straight. It's a 1-2-3-6. Then we go into the 7th. D-backs lead at 4-2 on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
Pick up the exclusive Serpientes Haboob Globe on Saturday, August 22nd, before the D-backs Reds matchup, courtesy of Estrella Jalisco. Get your tickets at dbacks.com.
I can. You can't spell American without it. Get a great deal at the Ram Make This the Summer sales event and say I can all summer long. I can power through anything with America's most powerful lineup of light-duty gas trucks and depend on it for everything. With a 10-year or 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, you can do anything with a great deal at the Ram Make This the Summer sales event. Based on average maximum horsepower ratings per trim level for full-size light-duty gas production trucks. Excludes fully electric vehicles. Limited warranty applies to 2026 model year vehicles. Non-transferable. Visit Mopar.com for complete details and a copy of the powertrain limited warranty. Ram is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
Triple digits are here, and you can avoid an AC system breakdown by calling Collins Comfort Masters to schedule an $89 AC tune-up. Collins is trusted by the community with nearly 11,000 5-star Google reviews and expert technicians that get the job done right the first time. Take advantage of this offer now, so your home will stay cool and comfortable all summer long. Call 480-NO-WORRY or visit collinscomfort.com. Collins Comfort Masters, the no-worry solution for all your air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and water filtration needs.
Hello, Arizona. Get ready to score an unbeatable deal from Daniel's Jewelers. To celebrate baseball in the Valley, Daniel's Jewelers is giving every fan 50% off a single retail price item. Don't miss out. Score your 50% off instantly. Treat yourself to stunning diamond and gold jewelry before this offer disappears. Lock in your 50% off coupon at danielsjewelers.com/baseball. Again, that's danielsjewelers.com/baseball. Own the dream with Daniel's Jewelers.
D-backs Front Office Focus. Wednesday mornings at 11:45 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Kike Hernandez will lead off for the Dodgers here in the top of the 7th inning. And Eduardo Rodriguez, 97 pitches thrown, still on the mound for the Diamondbacks. This is a big decision made here by the manager. First pitch, Hernandez swings and fouls it away right side. You're a little short-handed in the Diamondback bullpen right now. You have a couple guys you're trying to avoid using here, Abner and Sewald, given the position the D-backs are in. 4-2, D-backs lead it. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, another pop-up foul. And the count 0-2 on Kike Hernandez, who has singled and walked so far this afternoon. But you've already used a guy like Garcia twice through the first 2 games. He is not available. Multiple innings from Gerardo Carrillo. Probably want to try and avoid using him. As the 0-2. And that's going to be low. The guys you do feel good about, Clark, Ginkel, and Murillo. Well, Clark is warming up now. But obviously they want Erod to try and snuff out a few more outs. That's his 1-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. D-backs have not attempted a challenge offensively or defensively. They still have the 2. It's now 2-2 on Kike. Rodriguez working out of the windup. And here comes the pitch. Swung on. And slash foul. Oh, a fan lost his glove. Oh, no. Went to make a catch with the glove, and the glove fell off into the lower concourse. Oh, dear. That's a first.
I always say you bring your glove to the game so you can make the catch. Now you can drop it on some fan's head.
Oh, man. 2-2 is too high. And it's now 3-2 on Kike.
Looks like they're checking to make sure Clark's ready to go. I'm sure a base runner is the limit. So Erod needs to come back here in a full count.
Kike trying to reach for the third time today. The 3-2 pitch is smashed foul. .104 pitches now thrown by Rodriguez.
That was a very similar pitch to the changeup that he walked him on. He really slowed everything down and guided it in there. He wanted to make sure it was a strike as well, trying to avoid the walk.
The 3-2 pitch to Hernandez is swung on and fouled again. He's missed most of the season, as we mentioned, coming back from elbow surgery. Missed 104 games, but give Hernandez a lot of credit today the way he has played. He has been very pesky. Another 3-2 pitch from Rodriguez. It is a fastball. He tried to get a little extra giddy up on that. 94 miles an hour on that pitch.
That was the one he blew by Teoscar, which I thought was going to be his last pitch. I mean, he just threw him 3 fastballs with a man on third and struck him out.
Tenth pitch of the at-bat. Not what Torrey was hoping to see. Another 3-2 is swung on and fouled. Well, basically the same guy who tries to make the catch without the glove. Fortunately, he didn't drop his hands.
That would have been a great redemption story. Can't catch it with the glove, but can without. Never bring a glove to a park again.
Another 3-2 is popped up. And it looks like Erod's going to win the battle. Carroll coming in towards the line makes the catch. Now there's one gone. Rodriguez has now thrown 108 pitches. And it looks like pinch hitter Miguel Rojas is going to be introduced into the game. And once that happens, we might see the change.
That long at bat pushed him to a season high pitch-wise. Moreno staying out on the mound makes you think they're probably making a move. Or I guess they could just be discussing what to do with Rojas.
So Rojas will pinch hit. Taylor Clark ready to go. They're going to stick with him. Wow. Wow. This is unexpected. Here's the pitch. Rojas swings, fouls it away.
Torrey looking at the off day coming up. Erod's going to have an extra day before his next outing.
You know, Torrey told us a story a couple times over the years about when he first met Bruce Bochy. Obviously, a legendary manager, the 0-1. Rojas takes a little bit high. I'll boil the story down to this. The biggest piece of advice he was given from Bochy was, sometimes you just got to trust your gut, whatever your gut tells you. And obviously his gut is telling him to stick with Rodriguez. The 1-1. Swung on, and a little one-hopper to Ildemaro Vargas, who picks it up, quickly slings it on to first in time. 2 down, bases empty for Ohtani. Rodriguez sitting on 111 pitches.
And Torrey sitting on the bench, not making a move, letting him face Ohtani again, and he's just gone deep into the well. The last 7 pitches he's thrown, all 4-seam fastballs, all up over 93, close to 94. Empty in the tank.
2 outs, bases empty. The pitch to Ohtani, swing and a miss. A changeup, inside changeup again. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss again.
They've unlocked a new hole. You usually try to go up and in on Ohtani, but these left-on-left changeups.
4-2 Diamondbacks, 2 outs in the 7th. The 0-2. Check swing, but no chance. Not even in your wildest imagination was that a swing.
Erod desperately wanted it. He was pointing to the third base umpire himself, but even the home plate umpire didn't offer an appeal there.
117 pitches is the career high by Erod. He's done it 3 times. His 115th pitch is a ground ball right side. Ildemaro Vargas has it cleanly, throws to first in time. One of the most impressive performances by Eduardo Rodriguez in a Diamondbacks uniform comes today against the Dodgers. 7 strong as we go to the bottom of the 7th. The Diamondbacks hanging on. They lead it 4-2 on the Morgan & Morgan Diamondbacks Radio Network.
Honeywell Aerospace is proud to support our neighbors, the Arizona Diamondbacks. Headquartered in Phoenix and one of the largest employers in Arizona, we refuse to settle for the status quo and continue to advance connected flight, refine fleet autonomy, and raise aviation standards. From inventing autopilot to making spacewalks possible, we continue to deliver on the infinite promise of aerospace. Every horizon, every mission, every day. Interested in joining our team? Let's talk. Explore our career opportunities at HoneywellAerospace.com. Go D-backs.
Every team needs a closer, someone you trust when the game's on the line. At Morgan & Morgan, we've got a deep bullpen and winning streak. Because when a case gets tough, you want someone ready to close. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud partner of the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Arizona Lawyer will handle Arizona cases. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Diamondbacks fans, Uber Eats has your game day covered. The best Phoenix restaurants like Cali Tacos, Barro's, and Salad and Go delivered right to you. Each time the D-backs hit a double at home, you get $15 off your order of $30 or more. That's right. 2 bases for us, 1 sweet deal for you. Score game day deals like this and more only on Uber Eats. Order now. Terms apply. See app for details.
The Windy City comes to the Arizona desert as the D-backs host the Chicago Cubs at Chase Field starting August 24th. Get your tickets for the matchup at dbacks.com.
D-back skipper Torey Lovello talks with Burns and Gambo Friday afternoons at 2:30 on Arizona Sports 98.7 in the Arizona Sports app.
It's the bottom of the 7th inning stretch brought to you by Arizona Complete Health. Here for the home team and here for your health is Jonathan Hernandez, who's the new Dodger pitcher. Call to the bullpen brought to you by Sanderson Ford. Best play in a new Ford is at Sanderson Ford. Corbin Carroll leading off against Hernandez. 4-2 Diamondbacks lead at first pitch. Carroll swings and springs it foul. 0-1 the count. This season with the Dodgers, Hernandez has an ERA over 7, 20 in the 3rd innings pitched, 20 hits allowed. He's walked 12 and struck out 17. The 0-1. Carroll takes down and in, 1 ball and 1 strike. So if there were ever a time to be patient, you would think it's against this guy who his walks per 9 is over 5. Here's the 1-1. Carroll takes low and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Carroll hitless today. Does have a run scored. Swings right through a 2-1 fastball. And we count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-2 pitch. Carroll swings, sends a fly ball to center. Pajes moving to his right, coming in, makes the catch. 1 gone in the bottom of the 7th.
They didn't go up there. They went down and in. Jammed Carroll there on that fly out.
This will bring up Moreno. This offense has gone cold for the Diamondbacks since the 4th inning.
Which has worked out because they've had Erod behind them with an unbelievable performance. I know we'll keep talking about that.
Here's the pitch. And Hernandez takes a called strike. 0-1. Here's Moreno, who takes the strike from Hernandez. And that sinker at 98 miles an hour in the dirt. 1-1. Gabby 1 for 3 with a double. Takes that pitch outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Casino Arizona and Talking Stick Resort have one premier loyalty experience, Salt River Rewards. Joining it up to $25 in free play. Visit saltriverrewards.com to get started. Here's a 2-1. Just got a piece of that one. 2-2.
Another Dodger arm with good velocity. I'd like those guys to throw a few more strikes.
Two pitch is grounded to short. Right to Mookie Betts. Couple pumps and throws to Freeman in time. There's 2 down now, and it brings up Ketel Marte.
As good a stretch of pitching as the Dodgers have had ever since they turned it over to the bullpen. Not a single base runner.
Ketel takes strike 1. Now the 0-1 is fouled off the plate. It's 0-2. Diamondbacks 4 and the Dodgers 2. It's been such a struggle for Marte really over the last month and a half. The 0-2 is fought off foul just to stay alive. Homered earlier today is 1 for 3. As the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And Marte strikes out. The inning is over. It's another 1-2-3 inning, the 3rd consecutive. Dodgers have set down 12 in a row, and we go to the 8th. D-backs 4, Dodgers 2 in the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
12 News is dedicated to the Diamondbacks. Tune in free over the air to watch select Friday home games, followed by 12 News at 10. And for complete coverage, stream D-backs on deck. Available anytime on 12 Plus.
Since 1966, 20 locations throughout Arizona, the Chapman Automotive Group has been growing with Arizona for the past 60 years. And this season, we're celebrating that milestone as proud partner of your Arizona Diamondbacks. New truck, family SUV, or that new car you've been dreaming about. Whatever you need, Chapman has you covered. And we make it easy. Chapman Automotive, Arizona's team. Visit us today at chapmanaz.com.
Hey D-backs fans, Clean Freak Car Wash, powered by Circle K, is a proud sponsor of your Arizona Diamondbacks. With 30 locations across Arizona, we're your friendly neighborhood car wash and obsessed with clean, so your ride shines just like a D-backs win. Score big with a monthly membership. Get unlimited washes, extra fuel savings at Circle K, faster washes with rapid pass lanes, and free vacuums, because members get more, just like D-backs fans deserve. Find your nearest location at cleanfreakcarwash.com and keep your car game day ready.
Sports, the local sports leader. Morning
Mornings, it's Bickley and Marotta, 6 to 10 a.m. Bickley and Marotta, 6 to 10 a.m.
I like Vinny a lot.
I like you too, Bick. Middays, it's Wolf and Luke, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Wolf and Luke, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
What is up?
What's going on, Luke? Afternoons, it's Burns and Gambo, 2 to 6 p.m. Burns and Gambo, 2 to 6 p.m.
Bertie, what's going on?
Arizona's biggest sports personalities are on the local sports leader, Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
The Arizona Diamondbacks play here. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the Arizona Diamondbacks. They may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Arizona Diamondbacks.
A few changes made defensively for the Diamondbacks. Moving from center field over to first base is Tim Tawa. Now entering the game to play center field is Jorge Barroso. And on the mound, right-hander Taylor Clark. He's facing Andy Pages. First pitch to Pages, a swing and a miss. And the count 0-1. Call to the bullpen brought to you by Sanderson Ford. Best play to do Ford at Sanderson Ford. 2-2 record, a 2.24 ERA for Taylor Clark. 52 1/3 innings pitched this year. Only 36 hits allowed. He has been excellent. A whip at 0.86. An opponent batting average of 196 on the year. Here's the 0-1. Pages. Swing and a miss. Sinker inside this time to the right-handed hitter. And the count is 0-2.
This is the key spot in the 8th inning. You're going through 2, 3, and 4 of this lineup.
The 0-2 pitch. Down and away. But the star of the show for the Diamondbacks, Eduardo Rodriguez. 115 pitches thrown. 9 strikeouts, 7 innings of 2-run ball. There's the 1-2. Grounded left side and through. A leadoff base hit for Pages, who just finds his way on once again in this series.
He's been the guy. If you look at the scorebook, he's the guy on multiple times in each of these games. Clark had gone in with a pitch, away with a pitch, away with a pitch, came back in with that sinking changeup, and Pages able to get to it.
E-Rod's Performance, our cool play of the game, brought to you by Chaz Roberts. Chaz Roberts serving you since 42. When your family needs 4 generations of AC and plumbing know-how and expertise, remember, choose Chaz. This is Freeman. Got his first base hit, his first time up. Ground ball right to Vargas. Has it, goes to Perdomo. There's 1. There's 2. 4-6-3, double play. And just like that, the Dodger threat neutralized.
A changeup comfortably in the strike zone. Freddie loves swinging first pitch and does exactly what Clark wanted, was him to roll that pitch over. So just as soon as the Dodgers might have had any momentum, there it goes.
Now that brings up Tommy Edman. 2 outs, bases empty, 4-2 Diamondbacks in the 8th. Here's the pitch. Swing to the first pitch, lines it foul beyond Tawa. Edman 0 for 3 today, a couple of strikeouts, both of them by Rodriguez. Clark has the sign, his 0-1 is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
And that goes to what they did with Freddie Freeman all series. He made 10 ground ball outs, 8 himself, plus the 2 double plays.
The 1-1. And Edman takes outside for ball 2. Clark tried the changeup. Clark has had his demons against the Dodgers this year. In this series, gave up a run on 3 hits, lasted only 1/3 of an inning. A game the Diamondbacks incredibly walked off. As now this 2-1 pitch is rolled over weakly. Right side to Vargas. He's got it and throws to first in time. How about that for Taylor Clark? Gives up the leadoff hit, faces the minimum in the 8th. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The D-backs lead it 4-2 on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
Big color, bigger savings. Sherwin-Williams Super Sale is here. Get 40% off paints and stains August 7th through the 13th with prices starting at $30.89. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
When you see this in your kitchen,
the stainless steel fridge is covered in fingerprints.
You hear this.
Leslie, people are going to think you were raised in a barn or by wolves or raised in a barn by wolves.
Fortunately, Wyman Stainless Steel 3-in-1 cleans, shines, and protects to give you the best shine. A spray and a wipe will have your fridge shining like a mirror.
Wow, my fridge looks brand new. Your fridge looks amazing, Leslie. Sorry, I was being a little dramatic earlier.
Your kitchen says a lot about you. Let it brag with Wyman.
Did you hear? Allstate car insurance now costs even less. So when you bundle with home, you can save even more. Check Allstate first to bundle and save with a new lower auto rate. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings may vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Pick up the exclusive Serpientes Haboob Globe on Saturday, August 22nd, before the D-backs Reds matchup, courtesy of Estrella Jalisco. Get your tickets at dbacks.com.
D-backs Front Office Focus, Wednesday mornings at 11:45 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Now, Nolan Arenado going to lead off for the Diamondbacks in the bottom of the 8th inning. Chris Garagio alongside Josh Colmenter. Final matchup between these two sides. And here we are. 4-2 Diamondbacks. Arenado takes the first pitch from Jonathan Hernandez for a strike. It's 0-1. 60 years, 20 locations statewide. One great partner, Chapman Automotive Group. Find your next vehicle the easy way at chapmanaz.com. And the 0-1. And Nolan takes that one low. This offense did some good work against Wrobleski in the early going. They scored 4 runs in the first 2 innings. They have not scored since. And the Diamondbacks have not had a base runner since the 4th inning. 12 in a row set down by the Dodgers. This is a swinging ground ball to first. And Freeman has it. Those long legs, just strides over to the bag himself. And 1 up, 1 down.
Hernandez trying to get into the 9th, still at 4-2. It's going to be Ginkel warming up in the pen. It's going to close it out.
And Ildemar Vargas, the batter, he's 1 for 3. Dave Roberts can have no qualms about how his bullpen performed in this game after only getting 3 1/3 innings from Wrobleski. 4 different relievers for the Dodgers have not allowed a hit. And Vargas lines it just foul of first. 0-1.
Twelve up, 12 down so far for that bullpen.
Each team was 6 hits. Another tightly contested game between these two sides. A couple of 1-run games Friday, Saturday. 2-run game here on Sunday. And the 0-1 to Vargas. A touch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Vargas again pulls it foul. And the count at the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is grounded to second, right to Edman. And the Dodgers second baseman throws to first. 2 away. At the speed of life, hope moves faster than cancer. With groundbreaking treatments, pioneering research, and revolutionary care, City of Hope is daring to dream bigger and tackle cancer head on. Learn more at cityofhope.org. First pitch to Towel, low and in for ball one. In the ninth, the Dodgers will have Betts, Tucker, and Teoscar Hernandez. They're going to be chasing at least two. There's a 1-0 pitch. Slider again missed from Hernandez. 2 balls and no strikes the count.
Out of that group of Betts walk, Tucker had the triple in the RBI, but Teoscar has done nothing. 3 strikeouts against Erod.
2-0. Oh, swing and a miss. That would have been ball 3. Barosa's on deck. It would be his first at bat of the day. Now the 2-1. Swinging a tapper foul. 2-2 on Tawa. The 2-2 pitch. Tawa grounds it to third. Kike Hernandez has it. Mattis throw to first in time. That'll do it. 3 in a row set down by Dodger pitching. They set the last 15 Diamondbacks in a row to finish their day. Now it's the last chance for the Dodgers. They need 2 to tie it up. They need 3 to take the lead against Kevin Ginkel when we come back on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader. Mornings, it's Bickley and Murata, 6 to 10 a.m. Bickley and Murata, 6 to 10 a.m.
I like Vinny a lot.
I like you too, Bick. Middays, it's Wolf and Luke, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Wolf and Luke, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
What is that?
What's going on, Luke? Afternoons, it's Burns and Gambo, 2 to 6 p.m. Burns and Gambo, 2 to 6 p.m.
Bertie, what's going on?
Arizona's biggest sports personalities are on the local sports leader. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Find what you love what you find. A total wine and more. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Hello, Arizona. Get ready to score an unbeatable deal from Daniel's Jewelers. To celebrate baseball in the Valley, Daniel's Jewelers is giving every fan 50% off a single retail price item. Don't miss out. Score your 50% off instantly. Treat yourself to stunning diamond and gold jewelry before this offer disappears. Lock in your 50% off coupon at danielsjewelers.com/baseball. Again, that's danielsjewelers.com/baseball. Own the dream with Daniel's Jewelers.
Hey, D-backs fans, Dr. Jay Schwartz, the team eye doctor for your Arizona Diamondbacks, has 3 Valley locations, one in Mesa, one in Scottsdale, and one in Glendale for all of your eye care needs. Call 480-483-EYES or go online at teamidoc.com.
D-back skipper Torey Lavello talks with Burns and Gambo Friday afternoons at 2:30 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Well, a huge opportunity for Kevin Ginkel facing the Dodgers here, down to their final 3 outs. Call to the bullpen, brought to you by Sanderson Ford. Best play in a new Ford at Sanderson Ford. Dodgers will start with Mookie Betts. And Coley, the biggest key for Kevin Ginkel this inning is going to be what?
Securing the first out. And that was a great start with a strike, because now he can go to work with that slider. You got to get the first guy out in the ninth.
Our keys to the game brought to you by Chapman Automotive Group. 60 years, 20 locations statewide. Betts swings at the 0-1, fouls it away right side. And the count now at 0-2.
That has been the theme of this game through Erod to Clark and here. The fastballs just not being put in play by the Dodgers, and all they can do is foul them off.
Ginkel, his 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And there's one gone in the ninth.
Maybe thinking backwards, if Mookie's got the slider in the back of his mind, stick with the elevated hard stuff, and 3 pitches and 1 out.
And the first out secured. This will bring up Kyle Tucker. First pitch, Tucker tried to check his swing. He did. 1 ball, no strikes. Tucker, RBI triple. His last time up, his 54th RBI this season, as Max Muncy's moved on the on-deck circle for Teoscar Hernandez. A 1-0. Tucker's swing and a miss. Pulled off that fastball.
A good move playing the matchups. Plus, Teoscar struck out against Ginkel on Friday night.
One ball, one strike. Ginkel ready. And here it is. Swung on and fouled into the nesh by Tucker. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Ginkel. He throws up and into Tucker, brushed away by that fastball at 98.
All fastballs to start the inning, and you don't blame Ginkel. Usually guys are kind of wearing down at this point. He's actually going the other way. Velocity up, every pitch over 97.
2-2 is swung on and fouled. That slider probably more in the zone than Ginkel was hoping for. Got away with it.
Able to do that, just being on the attack. A lot of early strikes. Erod kept the hitter on their heels the whole time. They were just playing defense. That's what Ginkel has them doing too.
Here's the pitch. Fly ball, left center field. In comes Waldschmidt. In comes Barossa. It's Barossa who makes the call. Barossa makes the catch. And the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Reno going out just to go over the scouting report for Muncy.
It's been a resilient performance from the Diamondbacks over the weekend. Down to their last on Friday. They're able to pull a win out of the clutches of defeat, and then yesterday it seemed like victory was all but guaranteed, and it was the one that got away. You would not be able to tell that the way they have played today. They have led it from start, and now here we are on the doorstep of the 27th out. Muncy swings to the first pitch, and the count is 0-1.
Ginkel feeling that fastball. It might just be 2 more up at the top of the zone.
He's pumping serious velocity. The 0-1 to Muncy. Check swing. No. 1-1. Two outs, bases empty. 4-2 Diamondbacks. The 1-1 is swung on and fouled. And the Dodgers down to their final strike. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Ball game over. Your series is over. The Diamondbacks win it by a final score of 4-2. Perhaps they'll meet in the postseason. Maybe they won't. But if this is the final matchup of 2026 between the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers, the D-backs can say they had their number this year.
You mentioned it during the broadcast. The D-backs had no problem facing the Dodgers. I think it brings out the best of them. They execute well. They did that tonight.